Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The news broke like a tropical sunrise over Manila Bay. Philippines surpasses Thailand in GNI. It was a headline that seemed almost surreal, a moment that many had dreamed of but few expected to see so soon. As the first rays of sunlight touched the city, a new era was dawning for the nation. Headlines screamed across screens, electrifying coffee shops in Makati and markets in Quiapo. Everywhere you looked, people were glued to their phones, sharing the news with friends and family, their faces lighting up with excitement and disbelief. This wasn't just another economic statistic, it was a moment of national vindication. For so long, Filipinos had watched their neighbors surge ahead, but now, the tables had turned. The sense of pride was overwhelming, and celebrations erupted in homes and communities across the country. For decades, Filipinos had looked to their neighbors with longing. Now, the tables had turned. The news was everywhere, on TV screens, on digital billboards, and in the conversations of everyday people. It was as if the entire nation had been waiting for this moment to finally arrive. The student had surpassed the master. In universities and classrooms, students felt a new sense of confidence, inspired by the idea that their country could achieve greatness on the world stage. A wave of pride swept from Batanes to Mindanao. From the northernmost islands to the southern cities, Filipinos everywhere felt united by a common achievement, their hearts swelling with hope and ambition. The air in Manila felt different that day, charged with new energy and confidence. People walked a little taller, smiled a little wider, and greeted each other with a renewed sense of optimism. It was as if the city itself was celebrating. Across the country, the news became the main topic of conversation. In barangays and at dinner tables, families discussed what this milestone meant for their future, for their children, and for the generations to come. In schools, teachers explained the milestone, inspiring the next generation. Lessons turned into discussions about dreams, possibilities, and the power of perseverance. Students listened with wide eyes, realizing that their aspirations were within reach. In government offices, civil servants felt renewed purpose. The achievement was a testament to years of hard work and reform, and it motivated them to push even further for progress and good governance. The feeling was palpable, a shared victory that united 115 million Filipinos. Strangers became friends, and communities came together to celebrate a collective triumph that transcended politics, regions, and backgrounds. The sick man of Asia narrative was finally laid to rest. Decades of struggle and self-doubt were replaced by a new story, one of resilience, determination, and hope. The nation was ready to move forward, leaving old labels behind. This was more than numbers, it was a symbol of a nation on the rise. The Philippine flag flew higher, and the cheers of the people echoed through the streets, signaling a new chapter in the country's history. For a country that has faced disasters and instability, this was a much-needed affirmation. It was proof that no matter the challenges, be it typhoons, economic crises, or political turmoil, the Filipino spirit could not be broken. It confirmed what many Filipinos always knew: their potential is limitless. Young entrepreneurs, students, and workers alike felt empowered to dream bigger, to reach higher, and to believe in a brighter tomorrow. The day the Philippines overtook Thailand marked a new chapter. It was a turning point that would be remembered for generations, a day when the nation's destiny shifted, and a new sense of purpose took hold. The world began to see the Philippines not for what it was, but for what it was becoming, a true economic leader in Southeast Asia. Investors, leaders, and neighbors took notice, and the country's future looked brighter than ever before. The joy wasn't confined to the archipelago. It echoed across the globe wherever Filipinos live and work. From the bustling streets of Manila to the quiet corners of distant cities, a wave of pride swept through the hearts of millions. No matter how far from home, Filipinos everywhere felt the same surge of emotion, a deep connection to their roots and to each other. In Riyadh, nurses smiled at their phones, their faces lighting up as they read messages from loved ones and watched the news unfold. For many, these moments of celebration were a welcome break from the challenges of working far from family. In Rome, a chef shared the news with pride, waving a small flag and telling his colleagues about the achievement. The kitchen filled with laughter and cheers, as the chef's joy became contagious, spreading to everyone around him. In Vancouver, a family toasted to the homeland, raising their glasses in a heartfelt salute. Their living room, decorated with Philippine colors, became a small piece of home, thousands of miles away from the islands. These are the overseas Filipino workers, the nation's modern-day heroes. They are the nurses, engineers, seafarers, and caregivers who carry the Philippine spirit wherever they go, representing resilience and hope. Their sacrifices built the foundation for this moment. Each remittance was a brick in the nation's economic wall, supporting families, funding education, and fueling dreams. Every peso sent home was a testament to their love and commitment. Now, they could see the structure they helped build. Their personal sacrifices became part of a national triumph. Through video calls and shared photos, they witnessed the progress of their homeland, knowing they played a vital role in its success. They were not just workers abroad, but architects of prosperity. Their hard work and determination laid the groundwork for a brighter future, not only for their families but for the entire nation. Back home, unity was tangible, from corporate towers to fishing villages. The entire country came together, bridging the gap between city and countryside, rich and poor, young and old. Political differences faded, replaced by a shared sense of pride. For a moment, everyone stood side by side, united by a common achievement and a renewed sense of hope. People celebrated not just an economic indicator but their identity and Bayanihan spirit. The streets echoed with laughter, music, and the sound of neighbors coming together, embodying the true meaning of community. This success belonged to everyone: farmers tending their fields, teachers shaping young minds, entrepreneurs building businesses, and call center agents working late into the night. Every Filipino in every corner of the country played a part in this victory. The celebration strengthened the national fabric. It reminded everyone that together they could overcome any challenge and reach new heights. Young people saw opportunity at home, not just abroad. For the first time in years, they dreamed of building their futures in the Philippines, inspired by the promise of progress and the possibility of making a difference. The Philippines was no longer a country to leave to succeed. It was a country to build and be proud of. Returning professionals brought new skills and ideas, eager to contribute to the nation's growth and share in its success. The celebration was just the beginning of this new, confident chapter. As fireworks lit up the night sky, Filipinos everywhere looked forward with hope, ready to write the next story of their nation's pride and promise. As Filipinos celebrated, Thailand reflected, Thai media acknowledged the Philippines' rapid growth with respect, not bitterness. The land of smiles now looked at the Pearl of the Orient with new eyes. In Manila, there was outward joy. In Bangkok, introspection. Thai policymakers saw a wake-up call, studying the Philippines' rise. The friendly rivalry spurred both nations to improve. This shift signals a broader change in Southeast Asia, more diverse, more competitive. The Philippines' rise adds a new dimension to the ASEAN story. There are many paths to prosperity: Thailand's manufacturing and tourism, the Philippines' services and human capital. This diversity strengthens the region. The story is not of winners and losers but of partners and friendly rivals. The Philippines' success challenges Thailand to innovate. The shared rise of Southeast Asia is just beginning. What is gross national income, or GNI, and why does it matter? GNI is a key economic indicator that helps us understand the true wealth and financial health of a nation. But what exactly does it measure? And why should we care about it in our daily lives? GNI is the total income earned by a country's people and businesses, including income from abroad. This means it doesn't just count what's produced within the country's borders, but also the money that flows in from Filipinos and Filipino-owned businesses working or investing overseas. For the Philippines, this is especially important. Remittances from millions of overseas Filipino workers, or OFWs, are counted as part of GNI. These hard-working Filipinos send billions of pesos home every year, supporting families and communities across the country. GNI is a true measure of the nation's economic power, at home and worldwide. It reflects not just what we produce but also the global reach and impact of our people and businesses. A higher GNI means a wealthier nation, a stronger currency, better credit ratings, and more foreign investment. It signals to the world that the Philippines is a stable and promising place to do business, which can lead to more opportunities for everyone. For ordinary Filipinos, a growing GNI can translate to better jobs, higher wages, and improved public services like education and healthcare. It means more resources for building roads, schools, and hospitals, and a brighter future for the next generation. The GNI figure tells a story. The Filipino people's greatest resource is their talent, determination, and resilience. Every peso earned, whether at home or abroad, is a testament to the hard work and dreams of millions. Remittances are a unique strength, reflecting the sacrifices of OFWs who leave their families to work overseas. Their contributions help build homes, send children to school, and support local businesses. Every dollar sent home is a vote of confidence in the nation's future. It's a sign that Filipinos believe in their country and are investing in its growth, one family at a time. GNI is more than a number. It's a scoreboard of Filipino spirit, unity, and ambition. It shows how far we've come and how much we can achieve together. When we celebrate overtaking Thailand, we celebrate our people, their achievements, their sacrifices, and their dreams for a better tomorrow. The GNI is proof that when Filipinos work together, there's no limit to what they can achieve. It's a reminder that our greatest strength lies in our unity, our hard work, and our hope for the future. Behind the GNI are millions of personal stories. Maria, a caregiver in Canada, sent money home for a decade. Her children are now an engineer and a nurse, building the nation. Jose, a construction worker in Qatar, helped his wife start a business and funded scholarships in his barangay. Their sacrifices create ripples of progress, new homes, thriving businesses, more children finishing school. Remittances are the lifeblood of communities, fueling grassroots development. This is economic progress driven by family love and personal sacrifice. OFWs bring back not just money, but skills and global perspectives. The nation's triumph is a tribute to every OFW who endured hardship for their loved ones. Their contributions go beyond remittances, they enrich the nation. As we celebrate, we must remember the heroes who made it possible. Their stories are woven into our national identity, they are the heart and soul of the Philippine success story. Beyond remittances, the booming service sector is driving the Philippines forward. The country has become a global hub for business services, starting with call centers and expanding into IT BPM. Young, talented Filipinos now provide high-value services worldwide. English proficiency, customer focus, and education make Filipinos the go-to workforce for global companies. The IT BPM industry has created millions of jobs and new economic centers beyond Metro Manila. This shift to a knowledge-based economy has made the country more resilient and dynamic. The sector's success is a testament to investment in education and adaptability. The future is bright with a focus on AI, data analytics, and digital skills. The service sector is a platform for Filipino talent to shine globally. It proves the Philippines can compete and win in the global knowledge economy. Economic success needs more than talent, it needs infrastructure. The Build Better, More program is transforming the country. New airports, railways, and seaports are rising. Infrastructure opens rural areas, creates jobs, and attracts investment. Good infrastructure lowers business costs and boosts competitiveness. Public-private partnerships accelerate progress, ensuring projects meet real needs. This blueprint is about improving quality of life, less traffic, more opportunities, reliable power. By investing in foundations, the Philippines is building a better tomorrow for all. Growth is reaching every corner of the country. This achievement is historic, but the journey isn't over. Overtaking Thailand in GNI is a milestone, not a finish line. Poverty and inequality remain pressing challenges. The economic pie is bigger, but not everyone gets a fair slice. Millions still lack access to healthcare, education, and basic services. Closing the gap requires social justice, rural investment, and strong safety nets. Reform is essential, cutting red tape, fighting corruption, and strengthening institutions. These changes won't be easy, but they are necessary for lasting progress. Now is the time for unity, not complacency. Government, business, and civil society must work together. The Filipino spirit is greater than any challenge. With courage and unity, we can build a just and equitable future. The Philippines' rise is a story of hope and possibility. Surpassing a neighbor is not the end, it's the start of a new era. The future is in our hands. Every Filipino is a nation builder. Teachers, entrepreneurs, artists, volunteers, every act of excellence and compassion shapes our future. We must innovate, invest in education, and embrace new technologies, strengthen ties abroad and values at home. Our greatest strength is our ability to adapt and overcome. Let this triumph inspire us for years to come. The journey is long, but we face it with confidence and hope. The story of Filipino progress is still being written. Every Filipino, at home and abroad, holds the pen. The best is yet to come.